How's it? Long time no see. I know. I keep saying I'm gonna revamp my page and do whatever and stuff like that, but life. Also, I am still revamping my page slowly but surely. I don't know which videos you guys appreciate more for whoever's watching this. If you're watching this, but yeah, because I want to know what videos resonate more so I can know to keep making those kinds of videos. Those kind. All right, yeah, so I don't know. When I started coming in here to do a reading, I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll do a reading, maybe I won't. But I started hearing that song, Dash Dash, by, I think that's Snoop Dogg, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember why. I just heard the beat in my head. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-na-na-na-na, dun, dun, shh, dun, 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 dun. I haven't heard that song in a while too, so it's actually crazy that that song came out. But yeah, let me go ahead and. Oops, I just blew out the candle. That was crazy. All right, clear the energy real quick. Pray y'all doing well this holiday season, whatever you celebrate, whatever you don't celebrate. I'm here for it all. Winter solstice is coming up in about 2 weeks. So that should be pretty big. 12/12 portal is also coming up Friday. So that's interesting. Look, in this calendar I have said Krampusnacht. Krampusnacht was Friday the 5th. I didn't know that. Okay. And apparently tomorrow is pretend to be a time traveler day. So the affirmation on my calendar I have here for December, it says, I open the door to my future, ready to embrace all that awaits. And I feel like that is very, very fitting for the energy that is currently happening with the transits happening, with it being post shadow, post shade, whatever they call it online. But yeah, it's definitely post shadow currently, and we got a little bit while longer in that. So yeah, anyway, I pray this video finds you well, and we'll see what comes out. Again, I was being called to do like more of a love reading, so we're gonna get into it. Hold on, I gotta get this without dropping it. Oh, a love reading, so we'll start off there. Just because, like I said, I'm feeling very called to a love reading, so I'll go ahead and do these twin flame love messages. Doesn't have to be a twin flame, could be a soulmate, could be anything of that nature. Also, Brew Doctor kombucha, my favorite kombucha. I feel like it's not overpowering, but I also love ginger, and I didn't know they made these 14-ounce bottles. Really good. Just reminded me I should have bought one for, anyway, one of my coworkers. She was talking about it. But yeah, anyway, so 3 minutes in, my fault. Just wanted to catch up with you all. Let's see. What does your person have to say to you right now? What do they have to say? I'm going to move this back a little bit too. Oop, maybe not. JK. JK, LOL. My bad. My bad. All right, my fault for the smoke. The sage is still saging. So yeah, what does your person have to say to you right now? What does your person want you to know? Let's see, spirit. Please guide me. Allow me to be a vessel from you straight through me. All right, what does your person want you to know right now? Around the holidays, what are they thinking about? What's the energy currently? And let's get it. Oop, something pop out. Okay, hold me. I need to feel your arms around me. Things are not right in my world, and I am longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love so that I know everything will be okay. Your passionate embrace. Archer, anyone? Yeah, so right now, maybe you're in silence with your person. Maybe a separation is happening currently. You're not wondering why. There was no reasoning behind it. It just kind of went silent, right? So they're by an ocean in this card, it looks like. And the sky is funny because the sky is orange in this. And I was just thinking when I was outside that the sky looks really pretty. It's like a orangish gray. And then this says faith, right? Have faith and hope in our connection and in us. Typo. I know you have been brought into my life for a reason, and is bigger than both of us. I know that we are destined to be together, and have faith in God that they will find the way for us, okay? So, and again, I have a lot of candles lit right here, so it looks very much like the lighting in this room currently. So, pray that resonated for someone. Oop, hold on. That was way too many cards, but that's a transparency. So maybe your person is wanting to come forward and be transparent about something with you. Maybe they're nervous about something. You know, like I said, there's typos in this card. So maybe they're like typing something up, hoping it's the right thing to say or the right way to say it, so you perceive it in a certain way. Who knows, right? Time apart, all right? So again, like I said, separation. This time apart is giving both of us an opportunity to work on ourselves and be the best version. I need to retreat a bit until I get over what is bothering me. I don't want you to see me like this. I'm protecting you from my dark shadow side. Well, and also interesting because I was just looking up like blurry pictures with night lights like this, so that kind of reminds me of that. In that picture on the bottom it says, I'm blessed. All right, so they feel blessed to have you for sure. And you know, the way they separate, people take things in different ways, right? And I feel like sometimes we forget to make that separation of, okay, they're feeling a certain way, not particularly about me, but maybe it's a way they've acted towards you, or maybe it's a way they haven't acted towards you. People feel a lot of shame and guilt often in their lives, right? And love is right here on the top. All right, so they do love you. They definitely love you. They want to hold you. They want you to have faith. They want to know and feel the telepathic bond between you, to know that things are going to be okay and that you all are going to get through whatever this rough patch is that you're going to get through. Okay. Let's see here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's two. Oof. All right. Sleepless on the bottom. Sleepless in Seattle just came in my head. Oh my God, I just watched the movie Past Lives. I've never seen it before. Really good film. But it is a very sad film. Like, I was upset at the end. I won't spoil anything for you, but very good film. Please watch it if you haven't. All right, so expectation was on top of new beginnings. All right, so expectation. I want to be all that you want me to be. I do not want to disappoint you. I know you have a lot of expectation from me, and I'm trying to stand for that. But at times I feel so far away from that, and I am afraid to let you down or disappoint you. Okay, so again, we never know what people feel when it comes to expectation, like what they feel when it comes to feeling like you have an expectation of them. And maybe you don't have an expectation of them, right? Like, maybe your only expectation is them to show up as they are, as you know. But sometimes people have like worthiness wounds, right? When it comes to that, like, they don't feel they're worthy of showing up as they are, as who they are and what they are, so they feel like they need to be better in order to step forward. And whoo, if this isn't hitting home for me, I don't know what it is. All right, so and then they want a new beginning. They definitely want a new beginning. Okay, they're sleepless over this. They're insecure. Oof. Fighting karmic battles to come forward. They want your forgiveness. Holy shit. And they want to be transparent. Look, transparency came out again. It says, you are mine. And then love is right here too, and blessed. Okay, so we're seeing repetitive cards, and I haven't even pulled them. So this new beginning says, I am ready to start again. I have realized what I was missing in my life, and that is you. This new love has given me a fresh perspective and changed who I am. There is no going back, only forward. When I met you, after that, I never looked back. I want to have a fresh new start with you, okay? So again, these new starts can be very difficult to have when it comes to someone you actually care about and someone you actually see going that distance with, right? And again, would you want to rush something if you're going to have it in your life for a very long time, for an extended period of time? I don't think so. Like, I think you're going to want to be, or I know you're going to want to be like, divine timing is on the bottom of this deck, okay? So I know you're going to want to show up as your best self. You're not going to want to rush it, and like, slow burn is good, right? I'm not saying that if someone's treating you like shit, or you know, hanging out with other people or doing other things, that like that's what you need to entertain. But like, what I'm saying is, if someone steps away for their benefit and yours too, it's not a reflection of you. Remember that it has everything to do with what they're going through mentally and emotionally, right? Sometimes it takes our physical vessel to slow down, and it takes a little second to catch up with what you know 5D, right? So, and women are just naturally more intuitive than men anyway, just because we're very connected to the divine realm, especially being that we bring life into this world, okay? I'm not going to get into that right now. That's a different subject, okay? So when it comes to feeling expectation, and it's probably not expectation directly coming from you, but it's expectation they have of themselves about showing up as the person, the man, the woman that you want and need them to be, right? That spiritual vulnerable, you know, showing both sides, like balancing their masculine and feminine energy, all that there. And I'm still shocked that the sage is still going because I didn't light it that much. So I feel like that's a message right there too. And I grabbed this stone. I forget what it's called. Really pretty stone. It always reminds me of a seashell. But yeah, I don't know why I grabbed this stone. It was just sitting right here. But yeah, so, and then, okay, that was trippy because a piece of the stone just broke off. So protect yourself, right? Protect yourself right now. Protection is definitely going to be key to what you're going through currently. Because remember, Karmic Battles was in this deck when I was flipping through the cards. So you all are going to fight karmic battles, and like I don't appreciate it when people think that, and again, this is just our programming and it takes some time to separate from, but like sometimes we feel that in order to deserve love, in order to have love, in order to receive love, we have to show up healed. We have to show up already fixed or changed or anything like that. And you know, sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes we heal in love. And again, I'm not talking about no toxic shit. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about divine, reciprocal, balanced love that is like between two souls. It's just so profound and beautiful that, like, whew, I'm getting emotional over here. But yeah, so anyway, that love can be intimidating, right? That love can be intimidating for anyone. Hell, like, it's just one of those things. Like, we can definitely be intimidated. We can end up thinking in our head that we're not good enough in whatever way. I just saw this deck over here in my mind's eye, so I'm gonna grab it. But yeah, so like we can think that we need to be healed, we need to show up in a certain way, we need to do this, we need to do that. But again, like that's not what that person is asking of us. But that is the expectation that is sitting so heavily on your person's chest right now. And I mean, you know, twin flame, soulmate, whatever you want to call it, like we all go through it. It's just a matter about how we go through it, right? Like sometimes we're scared to ask for help because we've been the person in our lives that has never asked for help or for never had anyone to be there. And again, a love that profound is very, it's not impossible to like get down with, but it's definitely one of those things where it's scary. It's nerve wracking. It's 12:13 just popped up on the timer, so maybe the day after the portal is definitely significant. Okay, and again, we just had that full moon in Gemini, and it was a super moon at that. So again, these things are very relevant. And I felt the need to use my Florida water, so hold fast. All right. So, and again, like we don't want. Whew, we don't want to lose that love, right? So of course we're gonna do anything we can to grasp at it, right? But again, we don't want to show up toxic. We don't want to show up in poor form or in form that makes us feel we're in poor form and like not showing up for that person the way they deserve, right? So of course we're going to step away. Of course we're going to step back, and it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the way that person feels about themselves and how they're showing up, okay? That's just a lesson that I've had to learn over and over again. Manifest is on the bottom, okay? Whoa, please clarify this hold me card. Hold ya, put me arms right around ya. Girl, you give me tightest thing you ever been in my life. Highest hold you've ever seen in my life. Egyptian could be significant beingness, okay? So hold me. So they want your essence. Desires on the bottom. They desire your essence. They desire your presence, but they feel like they are not worthy of that right now. And that's where the expectation is coming in. But they are dropping those masks. This full moon was about shedding a lot of what we no longer serves us. That's what full moons are usually about, right? Not repeating patterns, about letting go of things that just, again, don't serve us. Full moons will bring that shit to life for sure. And it was in Gemini, so you know that shit was emotional, all right? So that's why this new beginnings card is coming up, okay? So clarify the faith card for me. 14 minutes in. Faith, faith, faith. What is that song I'm thinking of? Oh my gosh. Of course, because I said that. Forgive, okay? So in order to bring in this faith, in order for you to have faith, you're going to have to forgive your person for maybe stepping away and not explaining themselves right now, right? So not explaining themselves right now doesn't necessarily mean that they're never going to explain themselves ever, right? But sometimes we have a problem separating that. We want the answer right now. Our 3D self, we need to know, we need to know, we need to know. Have empathy. Have empathy, not just for them, but for yourself. For just a lot of things, right? Like I feel like we're so hard on ourselves, but like we're so easy to forgive others. And that could be what your person is going through right now. They have such a high expectation of themselves for the way they feel they need to show up for you, that they're just not forgiving themselves, and they're not having empathy for anything, right? They are having they're having trouble, excuse me, being in their oneness, being in their beingness, and seeing themselves as a divine being. Friend is on the bottom. That's why I made that face. Okay. So they need a friend right now. Right. And again, when you're in a romantic relationship, it can be hard to separate those two. Okay. 15:15 on the timer when I said that. All right. So simplicity, clarified the time apart card. All right. So keep it simple, silly pants. Right. So it's really easy to get lost in the intricacies of like the details of things and blah blah blah, right? But friend, be a friend, show them grace. Ooh, channel, live. Oh my God, be still. Okay, you. Ooh, I know nothing. Okay, so meaning, so remember that you know nothing at all, right? If we walk around thinking that we know everything, that means that we're not willing to be teachable, right? Be pliable, I guess is the word I want to use. So if we're not willing to be teachable, if we feel we know everything already, like how can your person come and tell you anything that they feel you don't already know, right? And again, if I'm speaking to my women's out there, if you're very intuitive, and if you are listening to your intuition, all that stuff, you may know things, but you're just waiting for them to speak it to confirm it. But don't go in there with that energy. Be like, oh, well, I know already. Like, yeah, you don't got to tell me. Don't even say anything. Don't even tell them you know it. They already know that you know. That's the fucking thing. All right, please clarify the expectation card. Expectations. Situations will arise in our lives. Morph, okay, and third eye. So morphing these expectations of like maybe expectations in the way you feel they should show up. This card is sticking out. Deja vu. All right. So maybe you're having deja vu about something right now. All right. So morph your expectations when it comes to maybe how you're speaking to this person, how you're perceiving their actions. Again, we see things at a 3D level, so we're not seeing it from a 5D or another dimensional level. We're seeing it from right here in one perspective, ours and our own, right? So again, if you want them to come forward in their own perspective and to inform you of what their perspective is, you have to be willing to expand your knowledge, to be pliable in that way. Third eye's here too. So again, you already know. Please clarify this new beginnings card. You already know. Your knowingness, your essence, your beingness, you already fucking know. You already know. All right. But again, it's not about boasting and saying, oh, we already knew that. Like, they know you know. I'm going to keep saying that. New beginning, please clarify. Hello, wake up. Oh, is that one card? Nope, Earth. Earth card, hello, Earth signs, what's good? All right, manifest, let's go, ignite, okay? So new beginnings are being ignited, they're being manifested. They are manifesting you, okay? Imagine, they're imagining you. You are their purpose. They feel you are their purpose, okay? Birth, life, what did I just say? Ceremony. Holy shit, healing. All right, so there is healing that is bringing forward and birthing a new life when it comes to this connection and to what you're doing. And a new beginning is being ignited. It's being manifested, whether that be under this full moon, whether it be under the new moon that's coming up, whether it be under the portal, the 12/12 portal that's coming up. Like, these are all these transits are coming through. Neptune is going direct. Mercury enters Sagittarius. Like, there's a lot happening planetarily that, again, 5D, we don't see. Yeah, that's why it rhymes. That's what I tell my students all the time. It's true because it rhymes. And again, divine timing. Okay, so you're gonna need some patience when it comes to this. And that P word is it's not a great word to hear when you feel like you've been patient for so long and you feel like you deserve a love, you deserve this. And yes, you absolutely do deserve a love. You absolutely do deserve someone that's going to show up for you undeniably in your energy and with the same energy that you deserve, and that they're willing to meet you at the top. You don't ever have to lower to the bottom, okay? Cosmic reflection. And look, divine timing stayed on the bottom of the deck. That's actually insane. Okay, so cosmic reflection is happening right now. It's hard to see with that gold, but I do love a gold guild. A gold guild. All right, and there's, I don't know what, IX. That's the, damn, I wish I was better at Roman numerals. IX, that's like, is it? I want to say that's 21, but I don't think that's right. All right, anyway, so let's see. What else you got to tell me? What else you got to tell us, universe? What's good? What does this person want to tell? What does your person want to tell you right now? Oh, let's see. You're a child of the universe, Sagittarius. Sagittarius season is right now. So Sagittarius season right now is definitely significant, okay? Child of the universe. And I think that's interesting that this person is holding a baby, right? We had that new birth, new life, right? So child of the universe, you are being rebirthed into this higher being that you want to be, that you know you are, okay? So, and that's the 0 card. Wow, that's interesting. And look, IX again. What the fuck? How can there be 2 IXs? Okay, Sagittarius card, Capricorn card on the bottom. What's good, my Capricorns? Okay, so Capricorn season is relevant. That's the next season. Gang, we coming up. Okay? Waxing crescent in the new moon. Okay, everyone hold the phone. Okay, the new moon is significant. The new moon is happening on the 19th. 9, 10, that's a 10. And then we just ended... And the supermoon was just about a 9-year cycle, okay? So I don't feel it's a coincidence that the new moon is on a 19 date and that adds up to a 10 after just finishing out cycles and phases, okay? After just finishing out a nine moon on the 4th, okay? That's, whoa. Everyone hold the phone. Bring me along. I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. All right, I don't know why that just came up. Jupiter's popping up, okay? Last quarter moon. And Cancer's popping up too. So maybe you have Cancer placements. Cancer season could be significant. Water signs could be significant. Who knows? That's up to your discretion, your discernment, okay? These readings are for you to use your discernment in whatever way. Okay, that was too many cards. Awareness and protection, soul solitude. That's crazy because awareness and protection kept popping up for me like a week ago. I was just randomly shuffling. I kept shuffling, put the card back, kept coming up. All right, so hold on. This card just popped up. Stability and direction, okay? Your connection is being led into stability and direction, okay? It's being led by the Most High. Soul solitude again. It's being led by the Most High, and you are going to get the answers you're seeking, okay? Virgo, just try to pop out, but there's too many cards, all right? Whoa. Bring me here along. Pisces again. Mercury on here. Sagittarius on the bottom. Okay, one more card from this deck, please. Let's just see. And then I want to use my Sacred Destiny Oracle, all right? Bring me along. I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. All right, so that, I don't know why that song is in my head, but it's also significant to me because I feel like, look, Aquarius, so, wait a minute. We're in Aquarius season right now. Wait, aren't we? No. Wait. Yes. No? I think oh, shit. I think it goes Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's right. Okay, so Aquarius season could be significant. Again, Capricorn season came up too, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. I find it interesting that it came in that direct order, right? Because it's going in alignment, right? So in intuition, your intuition is being questioned. Pluto is significant as well. Earth sign, oof. Hey. All right, so these things are definitely significant when it comes to your connection. You could be an Aquarius. Who knows? All right, so again, you're being led by cosmic direction. Don't ever question don't ever question your intuition, all right? And I didn't tweet it. What's it called? I threaded it. I threaded it the other day. Shit keep falling. 23:33 on the timer. All right, so I said I don't ever allow anyone to make me question myself or my intuition anymore because I always end up being like, oh, damn, I was right? Because people will try their best to make you question yourself, to make you think that you don't know any different. Miracles and truth. Okay, there's too many cards, though. Solitude was on the bottom. I want one card for right now for this spread. Oh, my gosh. One card right now for this spread. I cannot talk. Again, maybe your person is stumbling with their words and they're trying to figure out the words. Oops, I think that was one card. Oops, this is one card. These are so... Look, stand still as I said that, okay? So they're stumbling their words. They're in solitude. Solitude is on the bottom of the deck again. Is that a stork? I don't know what kind of bird that is. Okay, I hear my oven going off. Hold on. Oops, I need to go get my food. All right. Focus, and look, it's snowing, a snow leopard. Okay, so I think that's interesting because it was just snowing here the other day. Maybe it's snowing where you're at too. All right, bring me along. Fuck, that song gonna be stuck in my head all night. I'll be damned if I see fulfillment, potential. All right, so they are 24, 44 when I'm saying this. They are not just, they don't want to live in their potential anymore. They want to live in the fulfillment that you bring them every fucking day and every time they interact with you, okay? And the full moon's in the back, in the fucking clouds, right? In the peach. Anyway, I'm not even gonna say it. But yeah, so they don't want to live in their potential anymore. They understand that you see them for their potential and all that they can be, but they want to level up. They want to bring forth the person and man, woman that you know that they are. They want to see it through. And look, the miracles card came out again. Okay, delight on the bottom. Oof. All right, hold on. I don't think I got it in me to do one more card. I hear my oven keep going on. Samsung, anybody? Shit is so irritating. But I think that's why they make it irritating. Look, abundance, okay? And then wisdom on the bottom. Focus came out. I was just talking about going to an aquarium today. I just want to see some otters. Where the fuck can I see some otters? Anybody? All right? They're so cute. I don't think that they should be locked away, but, you know, it's okay. It's okay. Ooh. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to get some cards from... Actually, hold on. I'm going to do tarot. Where is shit at? Ah! All right. All right, let's get some tarot cards for you. I'm going to get 3 more tarot cards, and then that'll be it, okay? It was dope connecting with you all again. I've missed this. Again, I've been trying to redo my page, revamp it in some way, you know, get some more interaction on there. Not that I'm, like, require that, and I want to keep posting these messages because I feel drawn to it. But, again, like, you know, it is nice to see that people interact with my stuff and that they resonate with what I'm saying, because I don't want to just put these videos out there for no reason, right? Okay, so three of Swords, okay? It is time, all right? It is time for releasing pain, for forgiveness, for emotional and physical healing, for self-love, okay? So 3 of Swords is definitely significant. Also hearing that song, girl, they don't know your worth. Okay, I'm going to take this. 6 of Pentacles and Queen of Swords was on the bottom. Oof. All right, 6 of Pentacles, okay? Giving and receiving. Again, reciprocal energy, reciprocal relationship, sharing your wealth, community support, material help, gratitude, and generosity, okay? Your person wants to step forward in this energy. The star is on the bottom. They don't want to just live in their potential and then let you down and end up feeling like they're disappointing you. They want to step forward, release this 3 of Swords energy, step forward in the 6 of Pentacles and star energy, right? They want these things, and they will come forward, but you need to give them space and time to do so. And again, healing is not linear, all right? So we can't tell someone when, where, how, what, who. The Hermit just popped up, okay? 8 of Pentacles is on the bottom. So we can't tell people when and how to heal. That's just not how that works, okay? One more card for the collective, what their person wants them to know right now. Ooh, this card stayed in my hand. That's crazy. The Hermit stayed in my hand. Whoo, Wheel of Fortune right here. 5 of Cups. So they definitely have regret. And again, with the disappointment, they feel like they've disappointed you in some way. So right now, with the Hermit especially popping up, okay, they're regaining their strength. They're bringing all their resources together to have the courage to step forward, to commune with God or whoever they believe in, and talk to them about what is happening. 2 of Cups, okay? You all are coming together. And again, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, okay? So give them grace, give them empathy, and give them the time and the space they may need to heal these things, because they do want to step forward and they do want you. All right? I know sometimes it can be difficult to believe. Queen of Swords popped up again. The Emperor. Do I need to say anything else? They want to step forward in this Emperor energy, okay? Masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. We all have the same, we all have both energies within us, okay? So I pray that this message helped. 2911 when I was stopped. Have a good day. Peace.